So example 2 is going to look like this. In example 2 we'll have two functions. So we have part A, y equals sine of x squared. Okay? And we need to find y prime. And immediately we'll follow with y equal sine squared of x. Okay. Remember, what we mean by this notation is that we take the function sine of x and we square it. And of course we need to find y prime. So what is the difference between the two? The input, or what we call the argument of the trigonometric function sine, the argument is x squared. And x squared is, of course, is a function. On the other hand, in part B, we take the output, we take the function itself and we square it. So let's solve the first part. And this time I want to use the YIU notation. So I'm going to say that y will be sine of u, while u is simply x squared. So from here we get dy du. Well, the derivative of the sine is the cosine. And the derivative of x squared, so du dx, is simply 2x. And now we multiply each other, because dy dx is dy du times du dx. So multiply and get dy du is cosine u, and du dx is 2x, and rearrange it and write 2x cosine, but instead of u we replace it with x squared. And that was simple enough, I think. Part B, we're going to do it in two different ways. We're going to do first the chain rule, and then we'll do the product rule. So part B in first solution. Okay, y equals sine, and we'll write it like so, sine squared. So as far as u is concerned, if we want to write it as a composition, we're going to say that y as a function of u will be simply u squared, where u is the sine of x. So you notice the difference between the two examples. Again, from here we're going to proceed, and we need to find dy du. Well, that would be 2u, and the derivative of the sine is the cosine. So du dx is simply cosine x, and dy dx is the product of the two, so it will be 2u times cosine x, and get rid of the u being sine x, we end up having 2 sine x cosine x. Folks, if you leave it like this, you will not get credit for the answer. Why is that? What is 2 sine x cosine x? Oh, sure. Wow, you really know your trigonometry, aren't you? A prerequisite. One of the easiest identities to remember is the double angle identity of the sine. Sine of 2x equals 2 sine x cosine x. So here in reverse, this should be sine of 2x. Guys, you have a double-sided page with a bunch of trigonometric identities. Go ahead and review these. Otherwise, pain and suffering. Okay. So Now, let's do an alternative solution. We are very comfortable with the product rule, so the second solution, the alternative solution, will be the following. Instead of writing as a composition, which I should have written as composition, let's do B, solution 2. We're going to say that y equals sine squared of x will be the product sine x times sine x. Okay? And this will be u times v. So, if u equals sine x, then u prime equals the cosine x. And guess what? If v equals sine x, then v prime is also cosine x. Looks strange, isn't it? But when we do dy dx, so let's do y prime here, is u prime v plus u v prime. U prime is cosine times v, which is sine, plus u, which is sine, times v, which is cosine. And guess what? You have 2 sine x, cosine x, and we already discussed the fact that it's sine 2x. So in this case, we can resort to the product rule and obtain the same solution.